Good morning, everyone. Nice to have you there. So, as a quick disclaimer, these slides were put up together like during my flight to Vienna. So don't be too harsh on them because I put something in there and I wasn't too sure about it, but it might be cool. Something else, I don't see my friends in the room. So I guess they drank a little bit too much last night. So do you mind if I take a quick picture with you? Because I want you to send him to that. Because that's nice. Good friends, you know, so really like it. And smile, 3, 2, 1, boom. Thank you. So today, I'm going to talk about 3 questions actually. It won't be something too technical like we are going to see a bit earlier. It's just 2 questions I really wanted to put inside a talk, but it wasn't too precise to make like a whole thing from each one of these questions. So let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Charles Mangwa. You can find me on Twitter at Charles Mangwa. I'm a student at ETIC. It's a school in Paris. I'd like to thank, by the way, because they cover my flight to this conference, which is super, super cool. And I've been working with React Native for quite a long time right now. So that's for me. So as I said, today I'm not going to show anything really technical. I just want to share some thoughts with you. So let's say that you are at a party or something. You just meet somebody, or you're just having a quick chat with your coworkers, and you just realize that the conversation don't go too well, and you have to find something you have to say, something you have to talk about. So today I'd like to maybe tell you 2 or 3 questions that might be interesting to talk about with your coworkers. The first one I had in mind was, what makes a good language for you? So this is a serious question I'd like to ask to every single one of you, maybe not right now, but afterward. It's like, we are at ReasonConf. I think we do all agree that this is a really great language. But if we try to take a step back, what are the core reasons why we do love this language? What makes you think, or what makes you decide that, okay, this is something I'm really interested in. This is a language that can be useful for me and for my team. So this is a question, this is a discussion, sorry, I did have with some of my friends, and we come up with something like completely different. So I'd like to see what you think about this one. The other question I do have is for you, is like this one. From what we've seen, a lot of people in this room are working in the open source community, and I assume that sometimes when you open the new issues on your repositories, people are not that nice to you because sometimes people don't realize that being a maintainer on the projects requires a lot of work. Actually, sometimes it's during your spare time. You take your spare time to spend on these projects, and from them you are basically a contractor. You are supposed to work for them. You are supposed to implement this stuff. You are supposed to fix this issue. So something I'd like maybe you to discuss with people, to exchange with people, is that maybe we can try to see what we can change inside the spirit to see to help maintainer. Because actually, if we tried like to put up like some nice issue to be like more comprehensive about the how difficult it is for them to have like an inbox with like 2,000 unread notifications, that might be really helpful to just go forward to them. The other question I have, which is, as you understood, another topic, is this one. And this one actually is like a very personal example because in my class, actually, there are not too much diversity at my school. And this can be really difficult, very complicated for somebody. For instance, being the only person of color inside like a promotion like of 120 people, it's not that easy every single day. And the problem is that sometimes people don't understand that this might be very complicated. Sometimes you have to face really harsh comments, really harsh jokes, which aren't jokes actually. And it would be a great thing, like to try to move forward to understand, like when we put this word diversity, I took the example of person of color, for instance, by there are so many ways, so many areas where like non-binaries or person, for instance, are not like they are not like I like to say like accepted as we should just behave with them. So this is something where we could like try to take a step back and just like think about what we are saying to people, because sometimes this is just like a comment we are trying to be nice or funny or something, but we don't realize that the person I'm talking with like might have like a huge problem. It could be like for instance, me like speaking in front of you like in English, sorry, which is not my native language. This is something like really difficult, but sometimes people just assume that just by the fact that you are here, I guess like you are like me. Like I think it's Laura or Kira say yesterday, you are like normal, so it means like me, which is not the same thing actually. The next slide I have was supposed to be like a private jokes for my friends, but they are not there because actually they broke their keyboard, and you might guess which kind of computer they do have, because I've seen a lot of them today. So friends, you are not there, but this one was for you. Too bad. And that's pretty much, that's it. So thank you all for listening. Appreciate it.